Oh, they boxing here.
I've been wanting to get back into the gym for a long time. Today, I finally joined one of Puerto Rico's most respected boxing gyms. Even though it's known for boxing, I'm here to continue my Muay Thai journey. Let's see where this path leads. I did it. I finally did it. I can't believe it. I finally joined the gym, and I gotta say, it feels really good. Feels really good. And at the beginning, I almost quit. I almost left entirely, and I'm glad I stuck through, and it's been amazing ever since. I even had my first fight. Well, not a fight, it's more like an official sparring. Here's the coolest part. My referee was Angela Whitley. She's a world-class athlete from where I'm at, from Puerto Rico, and it was so cool. She's so awesome. It was such an honor, really. How did I get here? How did I get to this part, right? Because it's already been, I think, a month or a bit more since I joined. Been very busy in the gym. I haven't really trained as much over here at home. That's why I haven't gotten much footage. But it's been a real cool process. And like I said at the beginning, I almost quit entirely. I almost left the gym. And first I called the gym, and I was wondering about the Muay Thai classes, because this is a gym I heard about a long time ago when I was training with my coach. We encountered another trainer with a student, and he was actually a Muay Thai trainer. He was training his student and at the same place we were at. And he mentioned the gym where he was at, and I remembered the name, right? And I always had that in my mind, and I wasn't ready at the time, right? So I just said, whenever I'm ready to join a gym, I'm gonna check out that place. And that's what I did. I called him up and I was like, hey, this is so-and-so, and I heard that there was Muay Thai classes here. And they were like, yeah, just stop by, show up, and yeah, that was it. I stopped by, and it was kind of crazy because I got there and the teacher was there, and I didn't bring my gear or anything. I wasn't ready to like train that at that time, and I just wanted to, check it out, see what it was.
Sigue. Ahí. Más contundente la cadera, dale. Va. Es ahí entrando.
I was being really reserved and, shy and whatnot, still remembering, the bad experience I had from the last couple of gyms. And I was still like in my shell pretty much. And the teacher, my coach now, he was like, oh, you came here, and then let's train, right? Let's do the class. And I'm like, oh man, but shit, I didn't like bring my gear, and I'm not really dressed for that. It's like, yeah, fuck that, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's go, let's train. I'm like, you know what? All right, let's do it. And it was amazing. It was amazing. I had so much fun. We did some stations, workouts, and then just working on some pads. And it felt amazing. It felt amazing because they actually have a ring in the gym.
Come on. You got it. Push. Switch. Right, down to right. Eso. Dale, dos más así.
And being inside the ring for the first time, and, hitting the pads, and it just felt amazing. I was surprised actually, because I had been training by myself this whole time, and I did have my coach, but this was the first time I was like in the full setting, without shoes or anything. So kicking with shoes is a little bit awkward, and being in the ring, and it was just amazing.
Esa es buena, los dos. Bien, sigue, Jake, sigue con la presión.
It was like, wow, I had so much fun. I had such a blast, and I kept finishing up that week. And then at one point, that's when I almost quit, left the gym entirely. And it was the same thing as always, you know, just the money situation. And I was just also with dealing with the depression, and I was just going through a pretty rough time, you know, mentally. And it was a challenge, right? Because getting to the gym is not easy, right? Like, I have to park and then I have to walk like at least 15 or 20 minutes, sometimes even 30 minutes. And the parking situation is not really friendly. And yeah, it's sometimes it can be a bit of a hectic, and it was a adjustment period, right? I had to adjust a lot, but I'm glad again, like I said, I'm glad I stuck through it, and I'm still going through it, right? I'm still, like, I haven't really solved my situation just yet, like with the money, but I am now reconsidering and opening up my options, right? Because I've been fighting a losing battle, and I just need to get back to the drawing board. I need some room to breathe. So I'm reconsidering getting back a part-time and actually giving in more hours, more time. And I've been very resistant with that, because it's like the moment you develop the ability, right, to make money for yourself, it's really hard to go back to the old systems and just deal with all the BS, right? But that's where I'm at right now, you know. I'm in a position where I really can't generate that right now. I can't generate the money for myself right now, so I kind of need this job, right? And as I said, I've been very resistant. I've been trying to just push through, right? And I've been managing pretty well, but I gotta reconsider my options, right? And think about what's best. I think this might be an option. Again, it's just something temporary because I have very big plans. Again, it's just that while I can figure this out, like, I need some breathing room and money to be able to invest, right, in new projects and new endeavors. I got through that, right, because the coach was really nice, right? He was really cool. I was just really depressed, right? Fighting mental battle and a lot of dark thoughts, right? And I don't really wish that upon anybody to be going through that. And having this gym, you know, having this resource, having this sport, to be able to dedicate myself to this sport, I mean, has been life-changing, has really saved my life and given me an outlook and an outlet overall. Because I've always back when mostly I would do gaming, right? Because I've kind of switched it up. Now I'm just dedicating myself to the sport, and I'm slowly getting back to gaming. But back then is just I always just wanted to be the strongest in gaming, and because it was, again, the outlet I had. And to be able to have, like, and I'm not saying gaming wasn't real, right? But to be able to do this in real life, to be able to actually fight and become strong is like a dream come true, you know. It's like I'm living the dream, I'm living the anime. And I have my first fight. Again, it was more like a sparring, but it was like a movie to me. The strategy I had with my coach was just, you know, maintain distance, use well the kicks. Because one of the things I forgot to mention, right, that was surprising when I was doing the pads was that he complimented me on, you know, my kicks, that I had really good kicks. And it was surprising, right, to me, because that's one of the things I really wanted to have and really been working hard on, but I didn't really know. I always thought that, oh, you know, I'm not really good enough, you know, just the insecurities. And to be able to hear that, and not just hear that, but see it for myself too, because I was being surprised at how well I was kicking the pads, right? And how well I was doing, you know, in the gym. And so we prepared for that fight with that mentality, right? With that strategy, you know, use your kicks because that's your strong suit. That's where you're strong at. And that's basically, you can see in the fight. I have the full fight here in the channel. I'll just use some clips here for the video, but you can see that that's what I was, you know, focusing on, maintaining distance. And my opponent was actually doing the opposite, right? He was trying to, you know, close in. He was really good with his hands. I felt, you know, the power in his hands, and he really wasn't throwing like at full power at all. Like, in the match, there were some rules that were really pretty strict about it, right? We weren't supposed to go like full on trying to knock each other out. So, and you can see like in one of the rounds, I think it was the third round, I hit him with a high kick, and the referee actually calls me out. And yeah, it was like, hey, so you know, not too hard, right? But yeah, I felt a couple of his punches, right? I felt the pressure, definitely. And I was surprised, right? Because I didn't really know how to react. Like, again, it's funny, like that phrase, like, it was like Mike Tyson, something about everybody thinks they know how to fight until they get punched in the face. Well, yeah, that was me that day. But I stood my ground, you know. I still, you know, pushed through and tried my best. And it was really, more than anything, right? More than the physical battle, it was a mental battle, right? Because since there was a connection with the prior gym, right? It was symbolic, you know. It was very, like, I don't even know how to say it, right? Like, it was like an anime. I like I'm living a movie, right? Like, and the fight really meant, this is what I got. You know what I'm saying? I made it. I survived. I've become stronger. I still have a long way to go, but I'm no pushover, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna thrive, and I'm gonna survive. Again, it just felt amazing. It was surreal. And I remember my coach got really happy with me because I was listening, right, to the advice when he was yelling and telling me what to do. I did exactly what he told me. And you could see in some of the fights, right? And I remember telling him, right, like, oh yeah, it was easy because I could hear you, like, clearly, right? And there was people yelling, there was a bunch of noise, but his voice, I could just hear it, like, super clear. Like, it just broke through all the noise. And it was really cool because the next day, one of the officials was actually talking about that when your student trusts you, they're gonna hear your voice, they're gonna listen to you, they're gonna follow your advice, they're gonna respond to you, to your voice, even if there's a bunch of noise and everything. I was like, wow, that's so surreal, because I literally experienced that in my fight, right? That was really cool. And yeah, I just had a lot of fun. More than anything, right? Like, that was the most important part, right? I just had a lot of fun. And I was surprised, right? I was surprised. I was a little bit disappointed though, because I was lacking a lot on my defense, right? I had good offense, but my defense was lagging a bit. But hey, that's part of the process, right? And that's the report they gave me and everything. I even got a certificate and everything, and it was pretty cool. And so yeah, that's something I want to work on, you know, work on my defense and work on my hands too, you know, try to let my hands loose more and just keep maintaining the kicks and perfecting my kicks even more. And yeah, I'm excited to see what's next and when my next fight is going to be. It's happening. I can't believe it. It's happening, and I just want to focus and maintain it and not fall back in the depression, because it has been coming back and forth. I've had quite a few episodes, but I'm still here, still thriving, and yeah, let's do this.